हाँ ठीक है.
Okay, Shubham. So I guess we are live. I'll just check and I'll come back. Just a second. So we will get our
Yeah.
comments on the right side if you can see on your laptop. Can you see
Yeah.
on your?
What exactly? Sorry.
Okay. Okay, guys. So we are live, right? Um, just a second.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, guys. Right. So we have Shubham Sinha joining us today, right? And
Yeah.
he's currently working as a software development engineer at Amazon, and he's gonna share with us his journey of studying competitive coding and then getting a job there. So yeah, Shubham, if you can introduce yourself more,
Yeah.
where are you from, your engineering days, and things like that.
Yeah. So hi everyone. I'm Shubham. I'm from Amazon. As I'm a system development engineer, as Navdesh introduced me. So yeah, starting. So I can. So should we start with my journey?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So, so I have done my BTech from ITR Bhubaneswar, from computer science stream. So, there, starting from first year, so a brief introduction, a brief description of my 4 years. First year, I didn't study anything. I just enjoyed my first year. Going to
Got
second
it.
year,
Thank you very much.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. So
thank you very
by
much.
the mid of second year, I made my decision that I want Amazon, uh, but I didn't. I was not
Okay.
confirmed that Amazon comes to my college or not. So just I had
Hmm.
in my mind, I had like I want to go to Amazon, either be it in the fourth year or later future whenever I get chance, I will go there. So I started with I started working on fancy stuff like machine learning, deep learning. I was doing projects, and that really helped me a lot. So by the mid of third year, I started implementing my knowledge, and I started participating in hackathons, from which I got my internship at ITC Infotech, and there I got my first offer at ITC Infotech, and then after that, I started focusing on my problem-solving skills, my competitive coding,
Mhm.
and that helped me to get my job. So, and then after that, here I'm in Amazon. Yeah, that was the brief
Right, right.
introduction of
So,
like four.
so you said that in your second year you decided that you wanted to join Amazon, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Why specifically Amazon? Why not any other company?
Yeah, Amazon is I don't know, I wanted to aim any one company among FANG. So if you know
Okay,
about
okay,
like the
yeah.
field, yeah, yeah. So
Mm,
I aimed for Amazon. The one more thing was like my 12th percentage wasn't that good. So in my college,
mm,
so if, according to me, I have to aim a company that doesn't focus on the marks, and that's why I had to choose a company that focuses on skills rather than 12th marks and like that. So
mm, mm.
because all other companies had cut off, so I was aiming for these companies only. And yeah, there are few more things that I heard about the work culture of Amazon that really I like that much. So I was aiming for that.
Okay, got it.
Mm.
And
Mm.
if not Amazon, what would be your choice of company to work for?
If sorry, if not Amazon.
Then what other company would you work for in terms of work
Yeah.
culture and things like that? So some of our viewers might not specifically get into Amazon, right? But what other companies
Mm.
are as good as Amazon in terms of work culture or perks and things like that?
Yeah, I think that depends on what you want. So, if you want learning scope, I think all product-based companies and startups has a good learning scope, and yeah, and
Mm,
other companies which I think Microsoft, Amazon, Google, Netflix. So I think these companies are the Facebook. I think these companies are like almost same as Amazon. Yeah. Sorry, you're stuck, I think.
Yes, sure. Okay. I guess
Yeah.
there is some with network. Okay, cool.
Yeah. No
Yeah, so
worries.
we're talking about other companies which are as good as Amazon in terms of work culture and perks.
Yeah. Yeah. So as I told, like my according to me, I think Google, Microsoft, Facebook, and there are many more companies. Like they are like parallelly good work culture as Amazon. But I knew that Amazon came comes to Bhubaneswar for pool drive. So I had this
Hmm.
like I had in mind like there is a scope that I will get chance there because if in my fourth year Amazon comes to Bhubaneswar for a pool drive, I will get a chance, and that actually happened. So that's why I was aiming mainly for Amazon because I was able to see that there is a chance.
Okay, right, got it. Awesome.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
So, what is your advice for first and second year students, right, who are not really sure of which which field to pick up after engineering, right? So, any advice for them?
Yeah, I think first year is they have first and second years they have a lot of time. They can experiment with themselves. They can explore what they really want to do. They can focus on their personality development. They can join all the clubs. Uh, and by the end of first year, I think everyone should uh, decide what they want with their life. If it is this technical field, then they should start from the second year. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and all that technical stuff. Yeah, and
Okay.
first year they
Right.
have time. Second years they should start according to their life plans, and then yeah,
Hmm.
then
Hmm. Hmm.
specifically
Hmm.
for this field, for for doing projects, everyone need to know like what suits them best. Maybe Android development, maybe web development, maybe machine learning,
Hmm.
or anything.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
they need to experiment with
Hmm.
themselves that what suits them well and what they really love to do. So that will also
Right.
help them further to decide their which profile they would prefer while joining a company. So
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
yeah, first and second years can experiment with themselves, and third years like, they have to
थर्ड ईयर में
क्या
पूरा
हाँ
टाइम खत्म एंड काम चालू.
हाँ उसके बाद तो फोर्थ
So,
ईयर्स हाँ
right. So,
हाँ
what do you say? Can you talk a bit about your projects which you did in your second or third year, right? Which help you get internship first in ITC and then in Amazon.
Yeah, so my projects were mainly on like computer vision, natural language processing, like that. So major thing behind that was implementing your knowledge in solving a real life problem. So that's what I did. Whatever I
Uh-huh.
learned by the in second year, whatever. So that I tried to see. Say I went through the Google like what all problems other companies are trying to solve, and if there is anything that I can solve with my or I can improve with my knowledge, that would be a new thing, and I can
Hmm.
show that up
Hmm.
in a hackathon. I was mainly aiming for
Right.
to win a hackathon and get internship through hackathons. So yeah, that's what I did, and I figured out some the many ideas that I used, and that helped me win couple of hackathons.
Okay. Okay. Right.
Mm. Yeah.
And what about online courses? Did they help you? And what kind of online courses can students take? Because some students, most students, in fact, right,
Sorry, I think
in
you're
colleges
breaking,
are not okay.
Navdesh.
Is it okay now? Is it
Um,
better now?
yeah,
Okay,
better.
just a second. I'll just change my network and it'll be better. Just a second. Give me a second.
Yeah.
Yes, Shivam. I guess now it is better. I changed my network and it should be better, right?
Yeah, I think it's better now. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Right. So yeah, so what kind of online courses can students do whose major is not in CS, right? So someone maybe from mechanical, right? How can he get into a company like Amazon?
Yeah. With online courses and courses, I would like to say that certificates don't go behind certificates and like I have done this course and that, and just to show like only thing that matters is knowledge. When you will say that you have done this course, obviously the interviewer will ask you the questions, and they won't just विश्वास कर लेंगे कि हाँ तुमने तुम्हारे पास सर्टिफिकेट है तो तुम्हें आता है. They will ask many questions to validate that the certificate is valid, that is true, and you have actually learned something, and they will ask how you have implemented it in real life. So online course which teaches you something, and sticking to just one online course won't help. So uh, for me, I chose multiple online courses, like for the same thing. Like for machine learning, I went through multiple online courses for the same thing, to because every source catches something and other catches that. So I prefer multiple sources to get us to learn a same thing. And yeah, I think Udemy, Coursera, YouTube, uh, there are many posts, and there are many ways to learn. The first years and second years can explore that, I think, what suits them well. Some people like articles, some videos. Am I audible?
Yes, Shubham.
Yeah,
So
you
your
got disconnected, I think.
oh, okay, okay. I thought you got disconnected, and I was trying to figure out what happened. So,
Uh,
yeah.
uh,
So, what kinds of what all websites did you use for your preparation, right?
uh,
Um, yeah, Interview Bit
so
or Geeks of Geese or some other website.
Mhm. So I think Geeks for Geeks is what will clear your concepts and is the best. I think these are all my experiences. It
Hmm.
can vary for everyone. So
Sure. Hmm.
Geeks for Geeks is what I prefer for my interview preparations, and other Code Chef, Hacker Earth, Hacker Rank, and all these will help or surely help you in clearing your first round. That is very important. Otherwise, you won't reach interviews.
Hmm.
Because Geeks for Geeks doesn't have that hard questions that will be
Okay.
asked in first rounds on online
Hmm.
coding round. So yeah,
Hmm.
only
Hmm.
Geeks for Geeks is not enough. I think using multiple sites to learn would help. Uh, yeah, this is my preference. I use Geeks for Geeks for interviews, and CodeChef and HackerEarth for uh, other online first online round and other problem solving, enhancing my problem solving skills. One
Mm-hmm.
more thing that I like about Hacker Earth is they put competitions. All companies put their first rounds there, and
Uh-huh.
even if you are not eligible, you can participate in that, and you can see your current status, that where you stand, what is your rank. So you can judge, even if you are a first year student, you can participate in
Mm.
that. You won't be
Mm.
eligible, but you will be able to see that where exactly you stand. Let's think that you are in fourth year, तुम्हें पता चल जाएगा कि मतलब अभी तुम फोर्थ ईयर में हो तो तुम्हारा उसमें सिलेक्शन हुआ होता है या नहीं.
Mm.
And from that judgment you can, by reaching fourth year, you will know
Got it.
where you are exactly. So
समझ
yeah,
गया. ठीक है.
those platforms
ठीक.
are really great. Mhm.
Right. 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 Right.
Huh.
And you can list out the platforms again.
Yeah, uh, Geeks for Geeks, Hacker Earth, Hacker Rank, Code Chef. These four are what I used.
Mm.
There are many more. I don't know.
Okay.
I
Okay.
just
Cool.
use
Cool.
this. Yeah.
Got it. Got it.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
which programming language would you suggest students to focus on?
Yeah, so I think before starting with any language, C should be the first thing that everyone should learn, because other programming languages are easier than C, and everyone should know that why are they using that, and why C programming language actually clears the basics of programming languages. Then they can go to C++ or Java, and then to other easier languages, Python or Ruby or whatever they want.
Hmm.
But
Hmm.
I think,
Hmm.
yeah, this is what I chose, and I think this clears the basic, this flow. Directly going to Python, it will be easy, but they won't understand why it is easy. Once they
Hmm.
go from C++, Python, or C, Java, Python, or any in that flow, they will know what is the importance, and they it will clear their basics. So that's why I chose that path. I used
Hmm.
C++, and I yeah, C++, Python. Python for projects, C++ for programming languages, and C for basics. That's it.
Hmm. 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 Right. Got it. Got
Yeah.
it. And
Mm.
interesting. So, because a lot of people jump directly to Python because it sounds interesting
Is
and it is easier,
yeah, yeah,
right?
fancy stuff.
Right. Right. Right.
uh,
And what language do you use at your job?
uh, Sorry.
Which language, which programming language do you use at your job?
Yeah, so I would say I used so during college I used C++ majorly, but during job I never used C++. Is the
Hmm.
most language that is used most in Amazon is
Hmm.
Java. Then I think
Is Java.
Python, JavaScript.
Hmm.
Uh, yeah,
Hmm.
these three languages which I came a lot across. So a lot Java and Python and
Hmm.
JavaScript also. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Right. Right.
Hmm.
Now,
Yeah.
how much importance is given to your college CGPA and your 12th class marks in FANG job interviews?
So, talking about, let's start from 12th marks. I had really bad marks in 12. So, uh, obviously marks are important. Your CGPA, 12th marks, all are important because companies have their cutoff, that you need to, you will get filtered out if you have very less marks. So,
Right.
Natish,
Yes. Yes.
yeah,
Yes. I'm here.
yeah, okay, yeah. So yeah, so companies have criterias to filter out the
Hmm.
crowd. They use marks only. So it's good to
Hmm.
have great marks. You will get much more opportunities. But even if you have bad marks, like me in 12, I had really bad marks. But you will
Hmm.
get opportunities. You will have to work hard to focus
Uh-huh.
companies which does not look on grades and just to skills. So yeah, but you will get opportunities. Of course, marks are important, but one thing is, when you are in college, don't just run behind 9 pointer and getting 9 pointers and 10 CGPA or whatever is highest in your college, because you will have to manage
Hmm.
other things also. College won't help you in your problem solving knowledge or like that. They won't focus on that. Everything that they will teach you is also important, but you will have to uh, do some extra effort to raise your skills
Hmm.
and stand out of the crowd. Yeah.
Hmm. 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 Right. Right. And
Mhm.
so, would a company prefer someone with a 9.5 CGPA and with the, maybe uh, a bit less skill in programming, or a 7.5 or 8 CGPA guy with good projects and good internships in the past?
I think
What is the trend which you have seen? Hmm.
first is they've. Am I
Yeah,
visible?
yeah, go on. Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes, you are.
yeah. Huh. So, so I think. Sorry. Can you repeat your question?
Sure. So, would a company choose between a 9.5 CGPA guy with
Mm-hmm.
who is not uh, who is relatively less skilled in programming as compared to a 8 CGPA guy in programming, right? Maybe his projects or
Okay. So,
internships.
first thing is,
Hmm.
yeah. First
Yeah,
thing,
yeah.
I don't think if you are a 9 or 10 pointer and you don't have much skills, you would be able to reach the final round of the interview. You obviously will need
Uh-huh.
your problem solving skills to reach there. Maybe the HR round where
Hmm.
and all.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
yeah, there are companies
Hmm.
that will that will judge you. There are some companies that will judge you with your
Okay.
CGPA. I also got rejected by some companies that judged me with my college CGPA. That if you cannot maintain a 10 CGPA in your college, and or if you are not a 9 pointer, I don't think you can handle our workload. Some companies think
Acha.
like that, but
Okay.
that is a very like minimal crowd.
Okay.
You
Right.
all yeah.
And on the same lines, how much is the workload actually?
Mm, see, that depends on team. Some in Amazon customer facing team, I think have a very have a lot of workload due to tickets
Okay.
that get raised to the team. But and I think if you are passionate about your work and you don't waste your time,
Hmm.
uh,
Hmm.
the working hours is enough to complete any work of the day. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
if you are wasting
Hmm.
time and even during the
Hmm.
workday, work from home is going on. Everyone who
Hmm.
is not passionate and don't like their work
Hmm.
will waste their time,
Hmm.
obviously. So
Right.
if you're
Right.
not wasting your time, even in Amazon or I think in Google or Microsoft or any other company, I don't think uh, working more than working hours is required if you are working honestly. Yeah.
Hmm. Okay. Right. And how is the work from home going on? Right. What are your work timings? How many days
Mm.
in a week do you work? And yeah, other things which are happening during.
Yeah, normal 5 days a week, normal working
Hmm.
hours. Just
Hmm.
everything is now digital meetings,
Hmm.
and just it is a benefit that I can stay in home and then work also. Like if
Hmm.
it goes to permanent work from home, then we can
Hmm.
move to places and work. Or yeah,
Hmm.
so it's good, and yeah, it depends on everyone like where they want to work,
Right.
what they
Right.
like.
Right. Right.
But
And
it is for me, it is going really great till now. Yeah.
okay. Right. And what do you think? When could you expect to go to actual offline office and work over there?
I think my uh, I think so. It got my work from home got extended till June, July. I think some
Oh,
companies are
okay.
making it permanent work from home.
Right. Right. Right.
Yeah, not sure what. Let's see when this gets fine. Yeah.
Cool. 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 And you did work offline with Amazon, right? In Hyderabad, I guess.
Yeah, 1.5 months during my initial internship.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
yeah,
Right.
I was lucky that I got that. I am not sure that I will get that opportunity again to work on site,
Okay. How was that experience?
but yeah, for It was really great. I that The office is really great, and work culture,
Mm,
people there, so you can interact with many other teams. So
mm,
there are many events. So
mm.
yeah, and
So
my
would you
overall
prefer
experience of those
that
2.5 months
or
were
work
really
from
great.
home? So would you prefer that or
That
work from home?
yeah,
Okay,
working
and
there. Actually,
what other team members in your team? Are they also do they also like working in an office more than work from home, or are they more inclined towards work from home?
I think most of my teammates want to go back to office because it's really
Uh-huh.
that's a problem when you get stuck and you have to schedule a meeting with your teammates, and like you need time, and
Hmm,
you
hmm,
need a
hmm,
meeting to clear any doubt and ask for help or
hmm,
anything.
hmm,
And in
hmm.
office you can just turn around and call
Right,
that name and,
right,
yeah, do
right.
you know this or anything.
Ha,
Yeah, that's why everyone
right,
wants to go back. That increases the efficiency of work. Yeah,
right, right. Okay, got it. So,
yeah.
how important is communication skills in the interview process?
A lot. For not just for interview process. I think after that also when you join.
Hmm,
In my experience, I have to. So there are like whenever you learn something, you have to uh, explain that to your teammates so that everyone learns that and everyone gets to know what you are learning. And you need to present your
hmm,
idea when you are making a high level or low level design. You need to present that in front of your team, and then you need to
hmm,
defend your idea, and so that so explain everyone and exactly convey
hmm,
what you
hmm,
want to say. So communication
hmm,
skills and public speaking skills are really important. And
hmm,
interviewers can easily see that are you shy, how
hmm,
will you be able to present yourself in front of others. They can easily catch.
hmm,
So that is important.
hmm, 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 hmm,
Yeah.
hmm. Right, right, right. Any other um, general advice which you want to give to students who are, currently preparing? Maybe, a lot of students are giving tests right now. Any last minute advice or something like that?
So you mean students which are in fourth year, right? Or third, end of
Yes,
third
yes,
year, or
yes,
like that?
yes. No, no. Students who are in
Yes.
fourth year and who are, about to give exams or about to take the interviews.
Hmm. I think so. Resume. This The interviewers will ask you questions on every word that you have written in your resume. Be crystal
Hmm,
clear about everything that you have written in your resume, or just don't write. It will just spoil your interview if the interviewer goes deep inside a topic that a skill that you have written in your resume and you don't know about. That will clearly just show that you are lying in your resume, and
hmm,
that will spoil
hmm,
your interview. So it's better not to write. Remove everything that you are not sure about from your
hmm,
resume.
hmm,
And other thing, if you have some days, you can focus on your uh, programming problem solving skills. You can
right,
refresh
right.
everything that you have learned. I don't
Hmm,
think that is a great time to work on project or start
hmm,
any
hmm.
projects. Yeah, so yeah, resume and competitive coding and problem solving. Yeah, that's what I would prefer for last minute preparation.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
Any advice for off-campus hiring?
Off campus hiring. So I was when I was in Bangalore during my internship, I actually went to explore how is what are the opportunities when we directly we just I with my friends who were there during the
Hmm.
internship, we just went into the companies to ask if are they hiring. So they asked how many years of experience do you have. We were like,
We
we
said
are in third
minus.
year. Yeah, -1.
Okay.
So yeah, uh, so but they are friendly. Like many startups entertain that. They will.
Hmm.
We got opportunity for interviews also from there. but since we were
mm,
not eligible, we were in just third year. But yeah, there are many walk-ins. I don't think walk-ins are happening
mm,
right now, but yeah,
mhm, mm,
when that time walk-ins were there, you can directly approach the recruiter, or if you have references, that is
mm,
surely taking you to interview. Uh,
mm,
yeah, and pool drives that also when in if there is a pool drive happening in your city, luckily you can surely
mm,
participate in that. And yeah,
mm,
you need to have something to stand out of the crowd of the whole city. So that is a pressure also, but that is opportunity that you shouldn't miss. Yeah,
right.
yeah,
And
yeah.
can you tell me your last 1 year of preparation? I mean, 1 year before taking the Amazon interview, right? What
Yeah,
was that
yeah.
process like? Mm,
Yeah, so it was basically my whole third year.
mm,
So um, yeah, I was so I would say 70% of my time effort was in improving my problem solving skills. And because
mm-hmm.
when you are a fresher, you have a benefit that there are very less expectations from you. The only thing is the
Okay.
thing that you are learning right now, how good
Mm,
are you at it. So right now they
mm,
expect that you should be good at just competitive coding, problem solving, normal coding
right,
questions.
right, right,
So if
right.
so that's what they expect from you, that you are doing this, then you should be really good at it.
Mm,
You are never going to do competitive coding in future in your company, but
mm,
this is what
mm,
they expect, that you are doing this. So so you need to be good at it. So that's what I
mm,
did in my third year. I was 70% of my effort was in improving my problem solving skills, and
mm, mm-hmm,
remaining I was doing small projects so that I don't forget
mm,
the
mm,
technologies that have written in my
mm,
resume. Otherwise, I will
mm.
I will clear technical rounds, and when they go to my resume, I would have forgotten everything, because from last 1 year I was only
Right,
doing
right,
competitive coding.
right.
So yeah, that is also important. That yeah.
Mm, mm, got it, got it, got it. Right, right.
Yeah,
Right. So, Shubham, I guess that is all the questions which I have. Right.
yeah,
And thank you very much for taking out your time. Right.
yeah.
And
Thanks
hope
a lot.
hope your work from home complete soon, and you're and you go back to office. Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay
Yeah.
then. Okay then,
Thanks,
Shubham.
Navtesh.
Bye.
Yeah,
It was
you're
a
a
nice
great
session.
host.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks
Yeah.
again. Yeah. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, guys. So we are completing this session. Hope you liked it. And yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Thanks.